And then that's my dead grandpa. We're doing a Stardew Valley tier list of the best characters because I feel like my opinion on this is like really wrong. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know. I feel I'm very into my opinion. Does that make sense? Oh well. So basically, we're gonna be rating the Stardew Valley characters from my favorite to my least favorite. I'm using tiermaker.com. It will be linked in the description because I did not make this template, someone else did. And I'm not doing like all the characters. I'm doing like all of like the main characters in 1.5, like the ones that you can have relationships with. So, but yeah, so we're doing a Stardew Valley tier list. So I'm just gonna get it out of the way. Apparently this is controversial, but I'm just gonna put this man where he deserves to be. Hear me out. Okay. This man is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Like, how can you meet this man and not love him? I remember the first time I ever played Stardew Valley, I was like meeting everybody and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go for Alex because he's the hottest. So he's gonna be my man's. And I didn't meet Sebastian until like a while later because of how like his schedule is. Because it's so hard to see him if you don't like go to his house and go into his room. But I remember the first time I talked to him, I was like, yes, this is my man. And he is so sweet. He's the best. Plus, whenever you marry him, you get frogs. You get the option to have frogs in your house, pet frogs. And I'm like, yes, please, thank you. So I'm sorry. Regardless, he is the #1 character. Like, #1. Now, off to the character that I literally hate the most in the entire world. So today I was on a Facebook group. I'm in like 2 Facebook Stardew Valley groups, and somebody was like, here's my tier list, because everybody on Facebook is making tier lists. And they put Maru at S, and I was like, oh, this has got to be a joke. Like, she is so boring. She is the worst marriage candidate. She's not even that pretty, but that has nothing to do with it. Okay, she is pretty, but still, she's just so, like, boring. Her little pixel character, like, looks stupid. It's not even cute. Like, all the other ones are like, oh, they're so cute. Like, no. I hate it. I do not like her. And another reason I don't like her is because of this man. Yes, that would be her father. Because there's a cutscene where he is like super rude and creepy and he's like, stay away from her. And I'm just like, girl, what is wrong with you? So he's also just super boring and I don't like him. Okay, and also this is gonna seem weird because Concerned Ape only did 2 characters that were like, you know, black. And they're both like the worst characters in the game. So I'm just gonna start by saying this is not racially motivated, but Concerned Ape could have done better. Period. So anyways, this is gonna be another like controversial opinion. I know. Because I like Pierre, but nobody seems to like him because, you know, like, oh, he steals, like, he takes credit for your crops and stuff. But, like, I literally could not care less. I think he's nice. Like, how else would you get your crops if he didn't, you know, sell them to you, sell you the seeds? I don't know. I think he's fun. He's a cute little character, blah, 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 whatever. Elliot, this man is so boring. He does not have an interesting bone in his body. Like, everything he says is useless. The only good thing about Elliot is the fact that he has a chance to give you a tea set as your gift if he's your secret whatever for the Feast of the Winter Star, which, by the way, I got him on my farm. That was like my farm of like 6 years, and I got him as my secret Santa for the Feast of the Winter Star or whatever, and he didn't even give me the freaking tea set. So yeah, I have a grudge. So as of Stardew Valley 1.15, this man's was entered into the game. And I don't know how old he's supposed to be. I think he's supposed to be like a child. But I love him. Like, he's so sweet. He's really dope. I really like him. I think he's cute and adorable. So, I used to like Emily because I was like, oh, I feel bad for her because nobody like really likes her. But she just annoys me now. Like everything about her just annoys me. Like look at that face. I don't know. She's just annoying. Speaking of annoying, this man. Like I don't know if I want him at D or F because I'll go D just because I do feel bad for him, but he's also kind of creepy with the obsession that he has with Emily. And then I don't know, he's just so pick me. Like in all of his cutscenes, like he's just such a pick me, and he's I don't know, and he's never home whenever I need him to be home. It's always like the day that I'm like, oh, I need to upgrade my tool or crack some geodes. That's just the day he chooses to have off. Speaking of someone who loves to never be at their freaking shop, this lady, I hate her so much because she is never at her shop whenever I need her to be. And she's also not interesting. Like, I don't want to be friends with her, but I have to be friends with her just to get the mayor's stupid purple shorts, which are really just his underwear because they're obviously sleeping together. She is so annoying. I hate her. But someone I love is Evelyn. This is such a sweet little old lady. But that's also like all she has to her. So she don't really got much going on. And another thing is George. I actually really like George because his character arc is actually one of my favorites in the game. But I mean kind of the same thing. Like he doesn't really have much else going for him. Someone else's character arc that I like is Alex. I really like how he develops throughout the story, and that's why I'm putting him so highly. Because I really like how at first he's just like this stupid dumb jock, but then like you get to learn it's like, oh, he's actually like more than that. And I think that's super, super sweet. This is probably controversial, but I'm going to put Mary Lewis at B. I don't know. He's not that interesting, but he's not that bad. Like all the people that I see either hate him or love him. But for me, he's just like the perfect in between. Just like Jody. Jody really doesn't have much going on. Honestly, I might even put her lower. I don't know. She's like, oh my god, it's only 10:30. I have so much to do. And I'm like in real life, I'm like, girl, I didn't wake up until like 2 p.m. So, I don't know. Plus, I think that she's putting her kids in like a not good situation by being with Kent. But, so I guess I'll do him next. Once again, he's just not my favorite. Like, he doesn't really have anything going on with him. He's like an a-hole to his wife and his kid, but he's also not like annoying. Like he's nice to me. I'm also just gonna put Robin at B because she also doesn't have that much going on. Like, I know everybody wants to marry her because, I mean, hello, look at her. She's gorgeous, you know, but like she just doesn't have much going on. Sometimes she's really annoying to me too. This one's really hard for me. I don't know if I want to put him at A or S. I don't know because I really like Sam. He's super, super sweet. If it wasn't for that haircut, he would probably be like one of my number one marriage candidates. But like, yeesh. Oh my god, what is that? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and put it at S because I really like him as a character. And then another character arc that I really like is actually Haley. Haley goes from being, you know, this rude, dumb blonde that everybody, you know, like everybody just sees her for her looks, you know? But then she actually is like, she develops and has like a really good personality. Like she's super, super sweet. She loves photography. I don't know. I love her. I used to love Linus. He used to be my favorite person. But in my recent playthrough, he's really, really annoying me, and I don't know why. Like, I really just don't like him that much. I think it's just because of how rude he is at the beginning, because he's just like, what do you want? Everyone makes fun of me. And I'm just like, okay, here's a berry I found on the floor. And he's like, oh, thanks. You know? Also, I'm going to put the dwarf at D, just because I don't talk to him much. There's really nothing to him. He's just kind of there, I guess. Same with Gus. I don't really like Gus that much. Like, I don't really have like a big problem with him. Well, actually, here, I can put Gus at C because, like I said, I don't have a big problem with him. He's just not interesting. He doesn't really have much to him. Same with the wizard. There's not much to him. Sandy, I am actually going to put at D. Just because she is so annoying to get to. Like, I have to wait until a specific time during the day to even be able to talk to her. I always forget about her birthday. I don't know. But I also don't have anything wrong with her. Like, it's not her fault. Okay, I'm gonna put her at C. I changed my mind. I will be putting her at C. Abigail can go at B. For this one, she's between A and B to me. Because she is really sweet and I like how she likes music and nature and stuff. But, like, I don't know. She also needs to just back away from my man. Because she be coming for my man heart. So she needs to back off. I'm going to put Carolina A because I really like her. The tea sapling is goated. Goated with the sauce. Like, it slays. And she's super, super sweet. And honestly, Pierre doesn't really deserve her. Like, I could treat her better. But you know what? It's fine. Harvey, I'm going to put at B because I think that he is a good marriage candidate. Like, he's like a little cutie. You know, he's always concerned for your health and stuff. But he just doesn't have, like, the most interesting dialogue to me. I'm going to put Jazz at C. And Vincent. Just because I don't really like kids to begin with. They're kind of useless. But they're there. You know? Yeah, they're there. I'm going to put Krobus at B. I know that might be a little controversial. But all of these are. I mean, look at this list. This list is so freaking chaotic. I can't imagine how many people would disagree with this list. I'm going to put Krobus at B just because, once again, he's kind of annoying to get to. Like, he's cute, but, like, his dialogue just doesn't really add much to the story. This thing, I don't know what this is. I don't know where this is from. This is the goblin. Where is the goblin? I don't know. I think this is from the witch's hut, but he annoys me. So I just want you to know I'm putting him at D. I'm going to bring him out because I don't know if he's from, like, a base game or not. I'll have to look into that, but I'm not putting him there just because he's really annoying. Leah, I don't know. I'm going to put Leah at B. Same thing. She's pretty. She's sweet. I wish she had more of a character arc, but there's just really not much to her. Oh, Pam. I don't like Pam because she's super rude to her daughter. She's an alcoholic, but, which there's nothing wrong with being, like, an alcoholic because, like, I get it. Some people just, like, need help, but she's the type that doesn't try to get better. And she's just been pissing me off in my recent playthrough. Speaking of alcoholics, Shane. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, Shane was my first love. Because I met Shane, and I was like, okay, yes, I'm going to go for him. Because, you know, I can fix him. Because but it's not even just that, because you do genuinely fix him. Like, I really like Shane's character arc. That's why he's so high, is because he's like, I need to sober up so that I can take care of Jazz. And then he does. And that's the sweetest thing ever. So all of you who hate on Shane, suck my balls. Because I found Shane, and I was like, okay, I'm going to marry him. But then I found Alex, and I was like, okay, wait, he's cuter. But then I found Sebastian, and I was like, oh my god, yes. I'm going to put Penny here, because she deserves better from Pam. And she's really, really pretty, but, like, there's just not that much to her. Same with Willie. He's a super sweet guy, but there's just really not that much to him. Like, I don't know. And then I'm going to do some honorable mentions. These two from the Adventurers Guild are at D because the Adventurers Guild is only open from 2 to 10, which is stupid because they need to be open till midnight, just period, because that'd be so much better because, like, they don't open till late and it's so annoying whenever I try to get my stuff. but then they close early. So obviously this man's is going right here because everyone hates him. I had this dude here. I'll put Professor Snail, I think that's his name, up here. Really not much to him, but he's not the worst. This lady's sweet. This man is annoying. Obviously, Grandpa is S tier. Mr. Key annoys the heck out of me. Not interesting. And once again. But yeah. So, the governor's annoying. This guy, I don't know. There's just not much to him. Not much to him. He pisses me off because his quests are too hard. And then that's my dead grandpa. So I have to love him. Duh. But yeah, so that's my tier list. I'm going to take away... Oh, can I not? No, I can't. Oh, well. But yeah. That's my tier list. If you disagree with me, please let me know in the comments because I'm sure everyone will. But I also hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more tier lists, then let me know because I'm going to do them anyway. So, suck my balls. Yeah. I really don't have much else to say, so bye.